after he came down off the stage, he did what is called a media stand-up and took questions from all and sundry. Let's have a listen to him.
But is there disappointment tonight as well?
Look, we've had a very good performance, that's for sure. I think better than we expected and most people expected, and that puts us in a good position to get on with the process of forming a government.
So when do you expect to talk to New Zealand first? When do you expect to talk to New Zealand first?
Oh, look, we'll be in contact with them in the next few days. As I think Mr Peters has indicated, he doesn't want to be rushed, and it gives us time to look at his policies, look at our policies, work out where the common ground is likely to be.
How easy do you think those negotiations are going to be?
Every coalition negotiation is pretty tough, and Mr Peters is an experienced politician, and I don't think he'll be any different than anyone else, but we're used to conducting relationships with coalition parties in an atmosphere of respect, if not always agreement. We've had that experience over recent years and dealt with some pretty tough issues with the Māori Party, for instance. So, you know, we're in reasonable shape, I think, to work with Mr Peters.
Have you already called him?
No, I haven't. As he indicated, he gave a speech and then he was travelling. And look, and he said he doesn't want to be rushed, so we'll be talking to him in the next few days.
Will you be personally involved in that? When will you make the call?
Well, let's see how things unfold, but I expect at some stage there will, of course, be direct discussions between myself and Mr Peters.
Labor hasn't exactly conceded, so don't you want to get to New Zealand first?
Look, I think it's a bit more responsibility about it than just a race to make a phone call. You know, New Zealanders have voted in a way that essentially endorses the direction the country's going in, want to see the issues that they've raised both through the voting and through the intensive discussion through the campaign, see those issues recognised and dealt with in a coalition process, and we're ready to do that.
Are there options other than forming a coalition or a supply and confidence agreement with New Zealand first?
We'll look at all the options. Given New Zealanders' general expectation that we have a stable majority government or stable operating government, then you look to try and have as close an arrangement as you can get that's going to give that form of government.
Would you say there's a greater obligation on him to go with you because you're the biggest party?
Well, look, we're not going to tell Mr Peters how to negotiate, but I think the mandate National has is clearly stronger than Labor. I mean, that's reflected in the votes, particularly in the way that, as the campaign went on, I think National support strengthened considerably, which indicates that people, I think, want to see the economic success continue and not be disrupted by a significant change in economic policy direction. But the voters have also indicated by the votes that there's issues they'd expect to be addressed where they see Mr Peters as having some of the answers there, and we would expect to get on and discuss that with him.
Bill English talking to the media a short time ago.